Hello guys, nice to see you today at our new lesson. Today we will install IntelliJ IDEA integrated development environment to our machine to write our automated test with the help of this super convenient tool. Here is our agenda for today. We will cover the following questions. What is IDE? What are the most popular IDEs for Java development? Why should we select IntelliJ IDEA? How to install IntelliJ IDEA to your machine? How to perform basic configuration of IntelliJ IDEA. So what is Integrated Development Environment, or IDE? It is a software application that provides a comprehensive facilities to computer programmers for software development. An IDE normally consists of at least a source code editor, build automation tools, and debugger. Some of IDEs, such as NetBeans and Eclipse, contain the necessary compiler. Integrated development environments are designed to maximize a programmer's productivity. Reducing development environment setup time can increase a developer's productivity, especially in cases when learning to use the IDE is faster than manually integrating and learning all the individual tools. The most popular IDEs for Java programmer: Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ IDEA, and Android Studio for Android projects. I have a working experience with each of them, and, to be honest, I can conclude that they are very similar to each other. The only difference between them is the way how to configure the specific project, because the same buttons are located in different places. That is the short answer regarding the major difference between these IDEs. But still my preferable option would be IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. You can ask me why. There are a few reasons for this. First, this version of IntelliJ IDEA is completely free, that is good for our educational purposes. So, you don't have to search for some crack version for this IDE or spend your own money to buy some ultimate edition of this tool. The set of utilities provided by the Community Edition for this integrated development environment is totally enough for your educational purposes. Second, in many companies, IntelliJ IDEA is the standard software package for Java software engineer or software test automation engineer specialized in Java. The main reason of this is that it is powerful for creation of any type of applications. The following advantage of this IDE is its huge community. In the internet you will find a lot of support about how to deal with various configuration issues in case you have them in your project while working with IntelliJ IDEA. Another vote for using this IDE is the great number of free extensions and plugins. You can easily extend the set of tools installed in this program. For example, you can add a plugin which checks your code style, you can add an extension that will show your test code coverage, and even plugins that help you to manage the style of icons, background, and fonts in the IntelliJ IDEA, and even much more. You will love this IDE as much as me when you start working with it. So, this means that it is time to install this tool on our machines to proceed with coding. Now let's together download and install IntelliJ IDEA on your workstation. We will configure these basic plugins for this IDE also. In our future lessons, you will see how IDE can make your life easier. So, to install IntelliJ IDEA, I need to go to Google and find the installation program there. To do so, I type in the following search request: IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. Then I navigate to the first link that was found by Google. Here I can see the suggestion to download IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate Edition. So, as you remember, the main idea of IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate Edition is that you will have to pay for it after free 30 days trial. So, as we discussed before, we will work with IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. As you can see here, it is located a bit below than IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate Edition. To download the installation program, I click on Download button. Then I will have to select the Downloads directory where my installation file will be saved. After this I click on Save button. Then I will have to wait for a while until the application is fully loaded. As you can see now, the installation program is downloaded to our machine. To access this installation program, I will open my Downloads folder. After I opened my Downloads folder, I will run this program. It will take a while until the program is loaded. After this, I will have to allow this application to make changes to my device. I will click on Yes and will see this installer menu to be opened. Generally, I believe we will keep all the suggested installation settings to the default values. First of all, I will click on Next button. I will agree with the suggested installation directory. After, I will click on Next button. But if you want, you can change the installation directory by clicking on Browse button. I click on Next button. Here you can select to create desktop shortcut, add to context menu, open folder as project, create file default associations. For example, you could open all Java folders with double click in IntelliJ IDEA, but I will skip it for this installation and click on Next button. After this, I will select the Start menu folder, where will the program shortcut will be created. It will be available in your Start menu. I click on Install button. Installation process will take a while. Let's wait until it's completed. After the installation is finished, you will see the confirmation window. I will select Run IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition to automatically start this application after I click on Finish button. Now, I will see the following menu. It will say that it's my first income to IntelliJ IDEA. Here I can select New Project option, or open an existing project, or get a project from version control. It means that the project will be downloaded from some version control such as Git. Also here I can customize my IntelliJ IDEA. For example, I can change the color theme. Here you can select light theme, but especially for me, I prefer dark theme, so I will keep it as dark. Also, you can change the font format. For example, increase it or decrease it. I will keep it as 13, as it was by default. After this, you can see the list of plugins available, or the plugins that are already installed. After this, you can find the interactive courses, how to work with IDE features, etc. So you can try to pass through them. Especially for us, we should go back to Projects menu and select New Project option to verify that everything was set up correctly. Here, we can create a new project. I will call it as my first project, and I plan to locate it in Downloads directory. Also, I will remove tick from add sample code, and it will be empty Java project, and the build system will be IntelliJ, and the default JDK will be JDK that we installed in one of our previous lessons. If you want to add another JDK, you need to open this dropdown and select Add JDK menu. You can download the JDK from any repositories available, or you can download Android SDK, or you can select a JDK that's already present on your machine. As of now, we already have this JDK installed, so I will collapse this dropdown. After this, I click on Create button. As you can see, my first project is generated here. Also, you can find the tip of the day that is pretty standard for IntelliJ IDEA. So you can find some hotkeys for IDEA and learn something new. I will close this menu since there is nothing special here for me. After this, I will add a main class to src directory to verify that the installation was done successfully. To do so, I right-click on src directory, select New option in Open dropdown, and here I will select Java class. After this, I will call my first class as main and click on Enter button. Here we can see that an empty public class with name main was created. I will create main method in this class with the following combination of keys: PSVM. It is hotkeys combinations to generate public static void main method that is the entry point of each Java program. After this, I will run the following command: SOUT. It represents the acronym for System Out Println. I want to print to the console the following message: Hello, first application. After this, I will hit on the green triangle located to the left of the main method and select Run Main Method here. As you can see, there is opened console and it says Hello, first application. So it is exactly the same text that I wanted to be printed here. This means that our IntelliJ IDEA installation was done successfully and everything is set up correctly. Let's sum up what we did today. We learned the following. Learned what IDE is. Discovered the most popular IDEs for Java applications. Discussed why IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition is suitable for our goals. Verified how to install IntelliJ IDEA to your computer. Observed how to configure IntelliJ IDEA basically. Your home task will be to install IntelliJ IDEA on your machine. To do so, you should download installation file for IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. Run the installation file and follow instructions. Configure IntelliJ IDEA according to your preferences. Create Hello World application to verify everything is set up correctly. That is everything what I got for you for today. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next lesson.